Hello, beautiful souls. This is Aurelia from Aureliaslight, and I welcome you to another episode of Manifesting the Miraculous. And tonight we are going to get into the work of the amazing Yogananda. Yogananda has been one of my favorite spiritual teachers for over 2 decades now. And we're going to be specifically talking about the law of abundance. And I received this little booklet from a dear friend of mine, and it's just so perfectly intertwined with the work that we have been doing with abundance. Now, for me, I think abundance, and speaking of prosperity and abundance and wealth consciousness, is an actually very important topic to be discussing, especially in the spiritual community, because there is a lot of divide in the perception of wealth and materialism and focusing on money. And in these teachings from Yogananda, as well as Florence Scovel-Shinn and other teachers that we will be delving into, they all are saying the same thing. When we are truly in alignment and in union with the source and God and the Creator, all of the areas of our life are abundant. And the mere rejection of the material abundance is actually the antithesis of what these great spiritual teachers are teaching. Even Jesus, abundance is inside, and it's a reflection of the way that we are internally. And how God is abundant. There is no lack with God. So Yogananda has written this little book called The Law of Abundance, and I'm going to talk a little bit about who Yogananda was for those of you who are unfamiliar. Paramahansa Yogananda founded the Yogoda Satsanga Society of India in 1917 and Self-Realization Fellowship in 1920 to disseminate his teachings worldwide and to preserve their purity and integrity for generations to come. He was a prolific writer and lecturer from his earliest years in America. He created a renowned and voluminous body of works on the yoga science of meditation, the art of balanced living, and the underlying unity of all great religions. Today, this unique and far-reaching spiritual legacy lives on, inspiring millions of truth seekers all over the world, and this comes from the Diary of a Yogi. Now for the law of abundance, the principles of spiritual, mental, and material abundance taught by Paramahansa Yogananda. Seeking the kingdom. Faith and realization can be developed and strengthened by persistent practice of the presence of God through right thought, meditation, and prayer. When you affirm, I and my Father are one, and all things whatsoever the Father hath are mine, you should speak with the conviction of experience. That consciousness of oneness has to be cultivated. You will come to know that God is right where you are at all times, and that you may call upon Him with assurance whenever you so desire. Has not the Lord said, before they call, I will answer? Divine promises are always kept. Next is understanding the law. First should come the realization that God is the true source of life and all manifestation, and that He is all-powerful, all-wise, and everywhere present at all times. The cosmic Creator is ready, willing, and eager to bestow untold blessings on man, for giving is His very nature. Man's part is to establish a conscious relationship with this omnipresent power, and to learn to recognize and to receive good when it comes to Him. Human consciousness should become an unobstructed channel through which the divine intelligence may flow freely. Divine will and human will then operate in harmony to manifest whatever man may need from God's unlimited supply of health, happiness, and abundance. Doing your part. By faithfully and regularly performing your part, which is to tune in with Him by right thoughts and actions, you will manifest the desired results when you seek to operate His laws, because the law is unfailing. It is your privilege as a child of God to use His laws to bring about good for yourself and others. Like the law of mathematics, the law of supply always works and always produces the same results under the same conditions. But it has to be set in operation. Getting in tune with it depends on you. Concentration is the motivating factor. Just as the law of mathematics does not of itself add or subtract or multiply, but works through the man's intelligence or mind, so the law of supply does not of itself demonstrate abundance for you unless you cooperate with it by right thoughts and actions. The next is be definite and persistent. Determine what you want. Be sure that what you want is right, and then go after it, and persevere until you get results. Each day, practice contacting the universal source of supply through prayer and meditation until you feel the calm, peace, and joy that indicates you are in tune. Then, tell the Heavenly Father your problem. Be exact and definite in your prayerful demands for His help. Be sincere and faithful in your efforts to bring about the right results. Persist in prayer and action until you have made a complete demonstration. If you are uncertain, doubtful, or changeable, you cannot accomplish your purpose. Keep your mental channel clear and your mind turned Godward. The Lord is the only power. Life, love, wisdom, joy, intelligence, and truth. You are made in His image, and His divine power is working for you and through you now. The universal power, health, energy, and joy are constantly manifesting in your body, in your mind, and in your affairs. Realize this. Accept, rejoice in, and give thanks for all the good that is already yours. Right thinking. Negation acts like an insulator that inhibits the flow of God's power through you, and thus causes inharmonies of the body, mind, and soul. Criticism, anger, envy, suspicion, jealousy, fear, hate, doubt, laziness, worry, anxiety, thoughts of lack, and so on are all forms of negation. Watch your thoughts, stop them from pointless wandering, and make them obey you. Train your mind to think constructively at all times. A joyful, thankful attitude will carry you a long way towards the goal of bringing into your life only the good things that you desire. Changing your thought. To read, repeat, and think about statement of truth with deep attention helps to clear away mental blocks of negation and to establish a positive attitude of mind. Repeat with deep concentration prayer affirmations that makes the strongest impression on your consciousness, and with one pointed attention repeat it all of the time. Anytime you become aware of the intrusion of negative thought, slightly affirm a positive thought with the deepest intention and attention. Rather than fight negative ideas with blind denial, immediately replace the negative thought with a positive thought. Thus, you gradually establish a new habit of thought. In time, it will become as natural for you to think positively in the right way as it may have been for you to previously think negatively and unconstructively. Change your thoughts if you wish to change your conditions. Since you alone are responsible for your thoughts, only you can change them. You will want to harbor only righteous, truthful ideas when you realize that each thought, according to nature, creates outer as well as inner results. Gratitude and praise. Appreciation for the Lord and His gifts expands your consciousness and permits greater supply to come to you. Open your eyes to the good that you now have. Keep alert and alive to each new manifestation of His grace. Speak to the Father within and thank Him. God is always with you, and nothing can prevent your achieving success in all of your right endeavors if you realize and acknowledge the divine power within you. Believe, trust, and remain steadfast until that realization is attained. Work to bring right results. Wait until you have established yourself in the joy of God communion in meditation to affirm the truths you wish to manifest in your life. Then you go about your daily tasks, knowing that the Creator is directing you, giving you power, attracting to you the right people, materials, and ideas needed to bring forth that which you rightfully claim as His child. Realize that whatever work you may be doing, it is God's work. He has created you, and in this world, you have your own particular role to play. Do your part of thinking and acting, and willingly and gladly using your God-given intelligence to solve life's problems. Then your mind may rest in the assurance that whatever your need be, God will bring it to pass. His law always works. Now, Yogananda has a wonderful little exercise in this booklet, and it is basically using the physical, the mental, and the spiritual processes together to support the saving and the trust in prosperity and abundance. And it's called, he uses this bank, and it's called the Horn of Plenty. So I suggest you get a bank. If you'd like to try this exercise, go get a small bank and call it whatever you would like to call it, your dream bank. But whatever the goal is for which you are saving, decide how much you wish to put aside and make your deposits accordingly each day, crossing off a number on the back of the bank so you do so. Say the prayer of plenty and try to realize its significance just before dropping the coin into the bank. Upon awakening in the morning and before sleep at night, affirm earnestly a number of times, I and my Father are one. Affirm also, all things the Father hath are mine. Use these affirmations whenever you have a definite and legitimate purpose to fulfill. Saturate yourself with the thoughts of God, of good and unlimited supply, until there is no room left in your mind for negation. Begin now to work for the prosperity, happiness, and self-realization that are yours by divine right. Believe in the promises made in the Bible. Meditate on them until the truths they proclaim become a part of you. The only separation that exists between you and God lies in your own thought, that He is far away and inaccessible. But God is omnipresent. He is just behind your thoughts, just behind your words, with you when you pray. He is eternally within and around you. Use your Horn of Plenty bank, and it helps you to realize His nearness by encouraging you in the practice of right thinking and right action, and right thinking through daily affirmations of truth, and right action through daily saving from your share of God's abundance for the highest purpose, to bring spiritual benefits to yourself and others. With regular deposits, the Horn of Plenty bank will soon be full, demonstrating your steady efforts to achieve the goal of your savings. Saving according to the laws explained in these pages yields spiritual as well as material results. As you apply in your daily life the principles outlined, may you acquire the imperishable treasure of self-realization and know your divine nature as a child of God. Now we will take a few moments and I will read some affirmations that are from Yogananda and that support this reading. So you can find an affirmation that resonates with you and where you are and where you want to move to, and use those, and you can get a little bank and you could try this for a month and see how you feel in a month from now. Let's take a nice deep breath in, blow it out, and let go of all that we've had during the day and just become present. I know that God's power is limitless, and as I am made in His image, I too have the strength to overcome all obstacles. I possess the creative power of the Spirit. The infinite intelligence will guide me and solve every problem. God is my own inexhaustible divine bank. I am always rich, for I have access to the cosmic storehouse. I will go forth in perfect faith in the power of the omnipresent good to bring me what I need at the time I need it. The sunshine of divine prosperity has just burst through the dark sky of my limitations. I am God's child, and what He has, I have. I am God's child, and what He has, I have. The sunshine of divine prosperity has just burst through the dark sky of my limitations. I am God's child, and what He has, I have. I am God's child, and what He has, I have. I am God's child, and what He has, I have. Thank you for joining in on another episode of Manifesting the Miraculous, and I look forward to seeing you next time.